Imagine this. You've just turned 60, or maybe you're well into your golden years, and you've always believed that eating vegetables is one of the best ways to stay healthy. For decades, we've been told to eat more veggies without really questioning which ones are actually helping us and which ones might be quietly making things worse. The truth is, not all vegetables are created equal, and as we age, our bodies change in ways that make certain foods harder to handle. What might have been perfectly fine for you in your 30s or 40s could now trigger bloating, digestive problems, joint pain, or even spikes in blood sugar that leave you feeling tired and sluggish. This is why knowing which vegetables to eat and which ones to avoid after 60 is more important than ever. Think of your body like a finely tuned car that has been on the road for many years. At first, it could handle anything, but as the mileage builds up, it needs higher quality fuel and more careful maintenance. The same applies to the foods you eat. Yes, vegetables are generally packed with nutrients, but some of them come with hidden downsides that people rarely talk about. Certain vegetables contain too much starch or sugar, others are overloaded with sodium when prepared the wrong way, and some are simply too harsh on an aging digestive system. That doesn't mean you should stop eating vegetables, far from it. It just means you need to be smarter about the ones you choose because the wrong ones can slow you down, while the right ones can give you energy. Protect your heart and keep your mind sharp. So, here's the surprising part. There are 4 vegetables that people over 60 should avoid or at least limit because of the stress they can put on the body. But don't worry, I'm not just here to take things away from your plate. I'm also going to share 4 powerful vegetables that you should add to your daily routine without fail. These are the ones that support healthy aging, protect against disease, and help you feel strong and active well into your later years. Just imagine how much easier life could feel if your meals not only tasted good, but also gave you the exact nutrients your body needs to fight off fatigue, strengthen bones and muscles, and keep your digestion smooth and balanced. That's what this video is all about. I'll be walking you step by step through the worst 4 vegetables that seniors should think twice about eating and the best 4 that deserve a permanent spot on your grocery list. By the end, you'll see that this isn't about giving up vegetables altogether. It's about eating smart. You'll understand which choices could be draining your energy without you realizing it, and which ones could make you feel years younger simply by being part of your daily meals. If you're over 60 and you want to stay independent, energetic, and sharp, then the vegetables you put on your plate are one of the simplest and most powerful tools at your disposal. Stick with me, because the information you're about to hear might completely change the way you look at your diet. As we move past the age of 60, the way our bodies handle food begins to change in ways many people don't notice until health issues start creeping in. When you were younger, your metabolism was faster, your muscles and bones were stronger, and your digestive system could handle just about anything you put on your plate. But aging slows everything down. Your stomach produces less acid, your intestines become less efficient at absorbing nutrients, and your muscles naturally lose strength unless you actively work to protect them. All of this means that the food choices you make carry more weight now than they ever did before. For seniors especially, vegetables are supposed to be a cornerstone of good health. But the reality is that some vegetables can be tough on an aging body, while others can give you the exact boost you need to stay active and strong. Think about it like this. When your body is younger, it's more forgiving. You could eat a plate of fries, feel bloated for a bit, and bounce back by the next day. But after 60, that same indulgence could lead to blood sugar spikes, joint inflammation, and digestive discomfort that lingers. The reason is simple. Your body processes food differently. Starchy vegetables, for example, can quickly turn into sugar and increase your risk of diabetes complications. Salty or pickled vegetables might raise your blood pressure at a time when your heart needs the most protection. Even some raw, cruciferous vegetables, which are healthy in moderation, can overwhelm your digestive system and leave you feeling gassy, bloated, or uncomfortable. These issues might seem small at first, but over time, they build up and directly affect your energy, mood, and overall well-being. On the other hand, there are vegetables that act like medicine for the body as it ages. These are packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that not only help fight disease, but also make you feel younger and more energetic. They can protect your vision, strengthen your bones, improve your digestion, and even help keep your memory sharp. For example, leafy greens like spinach are loaded with nutrients that protect against muscle loss and support your heart, while brightly colored vegetables like carrots and tomatoes are full of compounds that fight inflammation and keep your immune system strong. The best part? These benefits don't take years to show up. Many seniors report feeling lighter, more energetic, and less achy within weeks of changing the kinds of vegetables they eat. This is why making the right choice matters so much. At this stage in life, every meal counts. Choosing the wrong vegetables too often can leave you tired, sluggish, and vulnerable to common health problems like high blood pressure, arthritis flare-ups, and digestive troubles. Choosing the right vegetables, on the other hand, can boost your strength, protect you from disease, and give you the vitality to keep living independently and enjoying life. It's not about strict diets or giving up everything you love. It's about making small, smart swaps that can have a powerful impact on your health. When you realize just how much of a difference the right vegetables can make, it becomes clear that what you put on your plate is one of the most powerful tools you have for aging well and feeling good every single day. When it comes to vegetables, most people assume that every single one is good for you, but that isn't entirely true, especially if you're over 60. The reality is that some vegetables come with hidden drawbacks that can do more harm than good for aging bodies. Your body at this stage of life has different needs than it did when you were younger, and unfortunately, a few common vegetables can cause problems with blood sugar, digestion, or even heart health. That doesn't mean you need to completely ban them from your diet forever, but it does mean you should be careful about how often you eat them and how they're prepared. Understanding which vegetables to limit can help you avoid fatigue, discomfort, and long-term health issues that often sneak up as we age. Let's start with corn. Corn is one of the most common vegetables on the dinner table, but for seniors, it can be a real troublemaker. While it may seem harmless, corn is actually very high in starch, which quickly turns into sugar in your body. For people over 60, this can be risky because the ability to regulate blood sugar isn't as strong as it once was. Eating too much corn can cause spikes that leave you feeling drained and can even increase the risk of diabetes complications. On top of that, many corn products, like popcorn, corn syrup, or processed corn snacks, are stripped of nutrients and loaded with extra salt or unhealthy oils. So while an occasional serving of fresh corn is fine, making it a regular part of your diet is not the best choice if you're trying to keep your blood sugar stable and your energy levels steady. Next on the list are potatoes, especially when they're fried or processed into chips and fries. Much like corn, potatoes are heavy on starch and low on fiber when cooked in unhealthy ways. A baked potato with the skin still on can offer some nutrients, but French fries and chips are essentially empty calories that can add to weight gain, joint pain, and heart problems. For seniors, extra weight can put unnecessary strain on bones and muscles, making mobility harder and increasing the risk of falls or injuries. Plus, the added salt and oils in processed potato foods can raise blood pressure and cholesterol. Potatoes in moderation aren't bad, but fried or heavily processed potatoes are definitely on the list of vegetables to cut back on. Another group to be cautious about is pickled or overly salted vegetables. Many seniors enjoy pickles or preserved vegetables because they're flavorful and convenient, but the high sodium content can be dangerous. As we age, the risk of high blood pressure and heart disease increases, and too much salt makes those problems worse. Eating salty vegetables regularly can also lead to water retention, bloating, and added strain on the kidneys. While they may taste good, they're not doing your heart or your circulation any favors. Finally, let's talk about raw cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. While these are healthy in many ways, eating them raw and in large amounts can be tough on the digestive system, especially for older adults. They contain compounds that produce gas and bloating, which can leave you uncomfortable and sluggish. Lightly steaming or cooking these vegetables makes them much easier to digest and still preserves their powerful nutrients. The problem isn't the vegetable itself, but the form and amount in which it's eaten. Not all vegetables are created equal, and when you're over 60, the right ones can truly act like medicine for your body. While some vegetables may cause discomfort or add unnecessary strain on your system, others provide exactly what your body needs to stay strong, active, and healthy as the years go by. These powerhouse vegetables are loaded with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber that help fight aging from the inside out. They protect your bones, support your heart, sharpen your memory, and keep your digestion running smoothly. By making sure these 4 vegetables are part of your daily diet, you're not just eating for taste, you're eating for energy, independence, and long-term vitality. The first vegetable worth eating every single day is spinach. Spinach is a leafy green that's packed with nutrients like iron, magnesium, potassium, and vitamin K. These nutrients play a vital role in protecting your bones and muscles, 2 areas that naturally weaken as you age. Spinach also contains lutein, an antioxidant that protects your eyes from age-related problems like cataracts and macular degeneration. It's light, versatile, and can be eaten raw in salads or lightly cooked in soups and stir-fries. Adding just a handful of spinach to your meals can improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and help you maintain strong, healthy muscles. The second vegetable to focus on is broccoli. Broccoli belongs to the cruciferous family, and when cooked properly, it becomes one of the most beneficial vegetables for seniors. It's high in calcium, which supports bone strength, and it's also rich in vitamin C, which boosts your immune system. But what makes broccoli especially powerful is its antioxidant content, including sulforaphane, a compound that helps protect against cancer and chronic inflammation. For someone over 60, this means broccoli isn't just food, it's protection for your cells, your bones, and your overall health. Lightly steaming or roasting broccoli makes it both delicious and easy to digest while keeping those nutrients intact. Carrots take the 3rd spot on the must-eat list. Famous for their bright orange color, carrots are packed with beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. This vitamin is essential for eye health, and it plays a big role in maintaining sharp vision as you get older. Beyond vision, carrots also strengthen your immune system, help your skin stay healthy, and provide fiber that keeps digestion smooth. Eating carrots regularly can reduce your risk of chronic diseases, and they're one of the easiest vegetables to add to your routine. Whether eaten raw as a crunchy snack, blended into soups, or roasted for extra flavor, carrots are a simple yet powerful way to support your health daily. Finally, tomatoes deserve a permanent place on your plate. Tomatoes are rich in lycopene, an antioxidant known for protecting heart health and reducing the risk of certain cancers. They're also loaded with vitamin C and potassium, both of which support circulation and lower blood pressure. For seniors, this means tomatoes can help keep your heart strong and reduce the risk of strokes or heart disease. What's more, cooking tomatoes actually enhances their lycopene content, making sauces and soups even more beneficial than raw tomatoes. Adding them to salads, stews, or even a simple tomato-based pasta dish gives you a daily dose of powerful protection. When you combine these 4 vegetables, spinach, broccoli, carrots, and tomatoes, you're building a nutritional foundation that supports your body in every way that matters after 60. Together, they strengthen bones, protect vision, improve heart health, and give you lasting energy. The beauty is that they're affordable, widely available, and easy to prepare in dozens of different ways. By making these vegetables part of your daily diet, you're not just eating to fill your stomach. You're fueling your body with everything it needs to stay youthful, resilient, and full of life. Now that we've gone through the 4 vegetables you should avoid after 60 and the 4 you should make a part of your daily diet, let's bring it all together. The truth is, staying healthy as you age doesn't always require complicated diets, expensive supplements, or hours of exercise every day. Sometimes, it's as simple as making the right choices at the grocery store and paying attention to what you put on your plate. The foods you eat directly impact how you feel, how much energy you have, and even how well you age. When you cut back on the wrong vegetables that weigh you down and replace them with the right ones that nourish and strengthen your body, you're setting yourself up for years of better health, greater independence, and more enjoyment of life. It's important to remember that small changes add up to big results. If you've been eating a lot of starchy, salty, or hard-to-digest vegetables for years, you don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Instead, start by making 1 or 2 swaps each day. Replace the fries or chips with a side of steamed broccoli. Swap out pickled vegetables loaded with salt for a fresh spinach salad. Instead of relying on corn or potatoes as a staple, add a serving of carrots or tomatoes. Over time, these little changes build into habits, and those habits lead to lasting improvements in your health. You'll likely notice that you feel lighter, your digestion improves, your energy levels are more stable, and even your sleep may get better. Another key point is independence. For many seniors, the biggest fear is losing the ability to live life on their own terms. Muscle weakness, poor digestion, and heart problems can all slowly chip away at independence. But choosing the right foods is one of the easiest ways to fight back. Vegetables like spinach, broccoli, carrots, and tomatoes don't just taste good. They actively support your body so you can keep doing the things you love, whether that's spending time with family, traveling, gardening, or simply enjoying a walk outside. Every healthy meal is an investment in your freedom and quality of life. Of course, knowledge is only powerful if you act on it. Now that you know which vegetables to avoid and which ones to prioritize, the next step is to put that knowledge into practice. The next time you go shopping, think about what you've learned today and fill your basket with the vegetables that will keep you feeling strong and vibrant. Then, share this information with others who may not realize how much of a difference it can make. There are so many people over 60 who struggle with fatigue, aches, and health issues without realizing that part of the problem might be sitting right there on their dinner table. So, here's my challenge to you. Make the decision today to eat smarter. Protect your health, fuel your body with the best vegetables, and give yourself the gift of energy and vitality. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend or loved one who could benefit from this information. Together, we can build a community of people who choose to age with strength, wisdom, and health. And stay tuned, because in my next video, I'll reveal a simple morning habit that can boost your energy and protect your muscles as you age. You won't want to miss it.